Hey everyone, buckle up because we are diving headfirst into the absolute whirlwind that was Microsoft Ignite 2024. It's
Sure.
a tidal wave of AI announcements, and well, we're here to break it all down. No need to sift through all those articles and keynotes. We gotcha.
Yeah, it was pretty clear from Satya Nadella's keynote that AI is not just some futuristic vision at Microsoft anymore. It's really woven into everything they're doing.
Totally. And, one of the things that really got me excited was the massive upgrade coming to Copilot. Microsoft's AI assistant. We're not just talking about like asking questions anymore. This is about Copilot taking action.
Yeah, exactly. It's like having a super efficient digital intern. You need a meeting summarized. Copilot can do it. Tedious report. No problem. Copilot's got you covered. This shift from, reactive AI to proactive AI is huge. It could free up so much of your time.
I know, right? It's a game changer,
I
especially for
know.
those of us who drown in those repetitive tasks. And the best part is this isn't some far-off concept. Microsoft is integrating these Copilot actions into their core apps, like right now.
Oh, absolutely. So take SharePoint, for example. It's how organizations manage and share content. What's getting a huge AI boost. Imagine finding the exact file you need instantly just by describing what's in it. No more scrolling through endless
That
folders.
is slick, I gotta admit. And PowerPoint users, you are in for a treat. Get ready for AI-powered language translation for your entire presentations. No more messing around with other tools or awkward pauses, just smooth, real-time translation in up to 9 languages.
I mean, the implications for global communication are massive. This could completely change how international teams collaborate.
For sure. So let's shift gears for a second and talk about something a little closer to home. The whole hybrid work situation. We've all been there trying to figure out who's in the office when. Well, Microsoft has an AI solution for that too.
Yep, Microsoft Places, it's an app that uses AI to predict and share when you'll be in the office. It takes all the guesswork out of scheduling, makes sure everyone's on the same page. It might not be the flashiest use of AI, but it's definitely practical.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
It's like AI adapting to how we work now. Speaking of adapting, Microsoft made a move that kind of surprised everyone. They're designing their own AI chips.
Now that is a power move.
Right.
It shows how serious they are about AI. By building their own chips, they have more control over the performance and security of their AI applications. It's like building a custom engine for their AI race car.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
And they're not stopping at chips, they're rethinking the entire Windows experience, how we access it, how it works with other tech. Remember that huge Windows outage back in July? Well, they learned from it, and they're making big changes to make it more resilient.
Right. They're calling it the Windows Resiliency Initiative. It's a whole approach to making it more reliable and secure. Tighter security, better identity protection. And get this, a new feature called Quick Machine Recovery. It lets IT admins fix crashed PCs remotely.
Okay, that is a dream come true for anyone who's ever stared down the blue screen of death.
You said it. And that's just one way Microsoft's using AI to make Windows better, more robust, more secure. They're even launching a huge hacking event next year called Zero Day Quest, inviting security researchers to try and find vulnerabilities, with millions of dollars in rewards up for grabs.
It's like they're saying, come at us, hackers. We're
And
ready.
it's bold, for sure, shows how committed they are to security. But it's not just about defense. Microsoft is pushing the boundaries of what Windows can do, and AI is at the forefront of all that innovation. And one of the most exciting things they announced is Windows 365 Link. It's this tiny little device that streams Windows 11 from the cloud.
Yeah, I was reading about that. It's like having a full Windows PC in your pocket. You just plug it into any monitor and bam, you're ready to go.
Exactly, and think about what that means for education or remote work or even just casual browsing. You're not tied to a big laptop or desktop anymore. You have the power of Windows anywhere.
The lines are definitely blurring between the physical and digital worlds. Speaking of blurring lines, Windows is coming to VR headsets. They're partnering with Meta to bring Windows 11 to the Quest 3 and Quest 3S.
Wow, that's a big step. It could totally change how we interact with technology. Imagine attending meetings or working on projects or even just browsing the web, but in a fully immersive VR environment.
It's pretty mind-blowing. It shows how much Microsoft is betting on the future of VR. And with AI powering those experiences, who knows what's possible?
Right, and we've talked about how AI is changing productivity tools and operating systems, but it's also having a huge impact on the infrastructure behind it all, Like Microsoft unveiled a new liquid-based cooling system for their data centers. It's designed to handle the insane amount of heat these AI systems generate.
It really makes you think about the sheer scale of this technology. It's not just code, it's these massive data centers and complex algorithms and this global network of devices.
And it's all evolving so quickly. Ignite 2024 really showed how fast AI is advancing, and I think we're just at the beginning.
So where do we go from here? What does all this mean for us, for our work, for our lives?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? As AI gets more powerful and more widespread, we need to be thinking about its impact on society, on the economy, on our humanity.
It's a conversation we need to have now as we're shaping this future. We need to make sure AI is used ethically and responsibly for good.
I completely agree. This isn't just about technology, it's about understanding the potential consequences and making sure we build a future that benefits everyone.
We've covered a lot of ground today, from AI assistants to custom chips to the future of VR. It's been a whirlwind tour of everything Microsoft announced at Ignite 2024.
And it's clear that Microsoft is all in on AI. They're not just testing the waters, they're diving right in. And they're taking us all along for the ride.
So buckle up, everyone. It's going to be a wild ride. And as we navigate this new AI-powered world, let's remember to keep asking those tough questions, challenge assumptions, and make sure technology serves us, not the other way around.
Well said. It's been a pleasure diving into all this with you.
Feels like we're standing at the edge of a whole new world, and it's all built on AI.
And it's not just Microsoft, right? The whole tech industry is racing towards this AI future. But what Microsoft did at Ignite, they really showed us what it might look like. It's exciting, but also kind of daunting.
Yeah, a lot to take in. But that's what we're here for, right?
Mm.
To help everyone understand what it all means. So as we wrap up our deep dive, what are some key takeaways you'd want our listeners to remember?
Well, the biggest one is that AI is here to stay. It's not going away. And it's going to impact every part of our lives. So the sooner we embrace it, learn about it, understand its potential and its limits, the better prepared we'll be.
I totally agree. Knowledge is power, especially with something as big as AI.
And another thing, AI isn't just about replacing jobs. Yes, some jobs will be automated. But AI can also create new jobs, make existing ones better, free us from all those boring, repetitive tasks, so we can focus on more creative and meaningful work.
That's such an important point. It's not us versus machines. It's about how we can work together in new ways.
Exactly. And lastly, I think it's so important to be critical and thoughtful about AI. We need to be asking those tough questions about bias and ethics. You know what happens when we give so much control to algorithms?
It's easy to get caught up in the shiny new tech, but we can't ignore the potential downsides.
Right. We need to be careful and intentional with how we develop and use AI, making sure it serves humanity, not the other way around.
Well said. I think we've given everyone a good overview of the key takeaways from Ignite.
It's been a pleasure joining you for this deep dive.
Likewise. And to all our listeners out there, thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of AI. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep asking those big, important questions.